Hey guys, so this will be the 8th part of my walkthrough, which will cover the first of 3 Iwo Jima missions. With its trench warfare and beach setting, it looks and feels pretty similar to the first mission set on Wick Island and the 5th mission set on Leyte Island. There's a lot of copying and pasting of the settings in this game. For this first part of the mission, you have to run across the beach here to get to the trenches. This part of the mission actually reminds me of the movie Saving Private Ryan, the Normandy invasion part that is. There is a trench gun by this dead soldier that you can pick up, but I ignore it. I just don't think it's that great of a weapon, to be honest. The historical accuracy of this first part of the mission is questionable, as the Japanese did not actually contest the beach landings on Iwo Jima. In this mission, they clearly are. The Japanese actually waited until the US Marines gathered on the beaches before opening fire. I wish the game portrayed that scenario, rather than this one, which looks kinda more like D-Day. I like taking these guys out from the side vantage point here. It's a lot safer and easier than taking them head on. Switching to Thompson for the Type 100 here, as I believe it is a superior weapon that's easier to get extra ammo for. The bar is a better weapon, but I'll keep that in my second gun slot as ammo for it is harder to come by. There's a big supply of trench guns on the crates here to the left if you're interested in that. Some historical facts. The Battle of Iwo Jima occurred in early 1945 and resulted in the US military taking Iwo Jima Island. It was some of the fiercest and bloodiest fighting in the Pacific War. It was actually the only battle for the US Marine Corps where the US casualties exceeded the Japanese casualties. 27 Americans were awarded the Medal of Honor for their heroics at Iwo Jima. This left fork is the way you'll want to go. This shaking can make it pretty hard to aim. It's pretty annoying, to be honest. This mission also brings back memories from the movie Letters from Iwo Jima. I thought it was a great movie told from the Japanese perspective, and it really did make me appreciate this battle. It really shows you how much both sides had to endure and how truly brutal the battle was. I also gained a lot of respect for Tadamichi Kurabayashi. He was the Japanese general at Iwo Jima. He was basically thrust into a battle he could not win, but he did the best with what he could. Sometimes these enemies hurl their guns really far when they die. It's kinda funny. These guys can be kind of annoying. Nice grenade area here. These guys are just lined up like dominoes. It's funny sometimes to see how poor the AI can be. A ton of enemies here. That was pretty satisfying. I have to be honest, this is one of the more boring missions in the game. It's quite repetitive and there's a huge lack of variety in the setting. It's a pretty lazily designed level. That guy looks like he pulled a little dance. Another good grenade spot with a lot of enemies. I don't want to stray too far forward ahead or I'll fail the mission. I like how my squad mate just died even though nobody was shooting at him. Now we have to plant explosives on this artillery. Pretty bland task that we've definitely seen before in this game. Here's the last artillery. Now on to the final area of the mission. The last part of this mission is pretty fun. You face a huge swarm of enemies here. This box here can provide for some good cover, but I like being gung-ho here and charging into the fray. It's a lot more exciting for sure. Pretty fun to mow these guys down when they're all lined up. Again, like a bunch of dominoes. For this last wave of enemies coming out of the caves, just focus on shooting up their spawn point here, and you can take care of them pretty easily. That was pretty satisfying. Look at this gruesome pile of bodies. You gotta love the ragdoll physics. We are now victorious! Now, onto the caves for Mission 9. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys tune in for the next one.